Hey Taurus, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching and following along. I very much appreciate it. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I'm going to be giving away free tarot readings. Once I reach 500 on YouTube, I'm going to give away a free reading there. And once I reach the 10,000 on TikTok, I'll give away a free reading there. So stay tuned for that. But if you follow on both platforms, you'll be able to, double your chances. And I'm sure once I reach different milestones, I'll give away tarot readings. I like to be able to do that for people so that I can help out. I'm trying to build my collectives this year. It's just a huge goal for me. I just want to reach more people and help more people with tarot and astrology and my oracle cards. And I am a spiritual coach as well. I'm getting my website redone. I booked up through July for private readings and then thought, what a good time to work on the website. So I'll have that up and running here in like 2 or 3 weeks. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you know when it's up and running. So if you are new, I'm going to pull 2 of these oracle cards and get like an overall energy of the situation, and then we'll pull from the tarot. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, and whatever comes out comes out. It's just a general reading: love, money, career. And then I pulled this angel oracle cards out. They were kind of calling to me today, so I'm going to pull from that at the end to kind of wrap everything up and get some last minute messages there, or maybe something else Spirit kind of wants to throw in there. These cards are so thick that I can't shuffle them all together, so I kind of have to split them up and do it. I've been getting a lot of career readings lately for the collective, so definitely feel like there's big changes for everybody in their careers. So we had expression. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. Very cool. All right. Offerings. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting it. Okay. Make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. Interesting. So definitely communicate, working with your hands and fixing problems. Maybe that's by communicating. Anyway, very interesting. Well, let's get more from the tarot. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Again, thank you so much for watching and for being here. It does help me out a lot, and I very much appreciate it. Again, I just want to reach more people. I do daily oracle card readings too, if you guys are interested in that. So if you follow along, you can look at those in the mornings. I kind of try to post those and little daily inspiration type messages from Spirit. So, all right, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This is definitely about work and money. Five of Wands, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Underneath here, we have the Justice. So Justice is about, it's about fairness, but it's also about what's right. So things being righted, financial settlements, this can very well be about law, but see how he has like the scales here, like for Libra, like this is about balance, karma, it's just justice, balance and fairness. So I definitely feel like there's some karma coming into play. You're getting your justice in a situation here, whatever that may be for you. So the situation itself that we have here is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new financial beginning. So this could be like what you're wanting, this new financial beginning, and you're calling this in. It can be about like a new stable beginning in your home. You've got like this, it looks kind of like a yard here and a gate, and like what's through that? Is it stability. And this could, may not be about money. It could just be that you want a stable home. You want a stable relationship. Generally, pentacles are tangible things. So, but you take it how it resonates for you. So the blockage here is the Chariot, which is, it's all about forward movement, forward momentum. So this can be like control. Maybe you're trying to control the situation too much. It's also about like maybe managing your money. So maybe you're trying to call in a new financial beginning, but you need to, kind of just persevere right now and realize that you need to manage your money for just right now. So the root of this is the Six of Cups, which is about memories, nostalgia. It's also like a very joyful, healing energy, very childlike with 2 children here. So maybe you just need to kind of heal and find your joy, find your happiness again, because when you are creative and you bring in that joy and that happiness, it shows the universe that you want more of that, and it calls in more of that. If you're sitting in a negative energy, you're going to kind of manifest those negative thoughts and that negative energy. You want to be more upbeat and joyful. And I know that that's very hard to do when you're going through it, because here in the recent past, we have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is about like a lack mindset or being left out in the cold. Something definitely happened here. Maybe, if a relationship, then maybe you kind of got left behind here, or, you maybe had some financial loss. So your higher self or your subconscious is the Two of Pentacles, which is all about balance. If I can get this card off the table, it would be awesome. There we go. Sorry about that. It's all about the balancing. So he is holding Pentacles. So this could be about, balancing your money, but it could also be about balancing your time, your work, and your home life. But we also have the Scales here, which is about balancing. So I definitely feel like you need to kind of get some balance, whether that's in your finances, maybe kind of prioritize things right now with your finances. In the near future, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is, it can be a new love interest, but it's also a financial opportunity. And Pentacles are very stable. So this is new. Pages are a new energy, a fresh energy. They are like the youngest of the court cards. So it is a new, fresh energy. So maybe you're going to be getting a new job offer soon, or a new financial opportunity of some kind. It can also be about education. So maybe you're doing some new training for a job, like on the job training. So the advice from Spirit is the Five of Wands. This is about like competition. Maybe you need to study the competition for this new financial offer, whether that be the people at your work, or if you're starting a new business, starting something new on your own, and you're kind of balancing your finances so you can start something new. Maybe study the competition and see what they're doing. But it's about like challenges, and it can also be about financial struggle. But as far as advice from Spirit, I feel like they're telling you to, don't participate in aggression or like competitive activities, but definitely look at your competition and maybe study them. Embrace healthy competition is basically what it is. Healthy competition, healthy challenges, because you are starting new. So it is always good to kind of look at your competition and what they're doing. So in your environment, we have the Seven of Swords. So that can be what this lack mindset was about, because you had some kind of financial loss. Somebody lied to you about finances, or somebody was lying to you and they were sneaky. Something happened there. So they could have deceived you financially about a new business, or about maybe a new job. Maybe it just didn't turn out to be what you thought it was going to be, but there was definitely some lies and deceit here. So your hopes and fears are the Two of Swords. I feel like you're kind of fearing this stalemate, which is like a financial stalemate, or you're fearing like having to make a hard decision. And I totally get that, but we can't sit in that energy. This is just like you're refusing to make a decision. but you can't sit in that energy. You have to make a decision. So maybe you're just kind of, you're confused on whether or not you should take this new offer. And the overall energy is the Eight of Swords. So you're definitely, this is mentally conflicted, because this is not making a decision, kind of just sitting here stalemate, stuck. And this is like a stuck mental, like mental prison. Like you're just kind of in this mental prison area. And I think it's due to whatever happened in the past here. So, I mean, it's not that it's not justified, but you don't want to sit in that energy for too long. What is this overall outcome? The Eight of Swords, Spirit. What are we in our head about? What is this overall? Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, cycles, change. So you're definitely in your head about changes and cycles. You're wondering if things are going to change, if, you know, if things are going to move forward. Again, with that Chariot, maybe that's your blockage. You know, you just haven't seen things move forward yet. They're still gaining momentum. So the Chariot is about gaining momentum. So maybe you just haven't seen this new offer yet, and you're kind of in your head about it. So what do we not see coming here, Spirit? What does Taurus not see coming? Whew. All right. Sorry, that one fell on the floor. I love it. Okay. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is like legacy, wealth, you know, things coming. Obviously, this is like all the Pentacles. You've got this new Ace of Pentacles coming in, this Page of Pentacles, and it's going to grow into this legacy, this wealth, this investment. This is, you know, prosperity. This is about like leaving a legacy behind for family. So this is also like the Magician is all about success and victory. You have all of the tools that you need. You have everything that you need. You have your intuition. You have all of the spiritual tools that you need to bring this in. Once you are given this offer, you know, just don't get in your head about it. And then we've got teamwork and collaboration here. So you've definitely got success coming in. You've got this manifestation. This could be you manifesting this. But you've got teamwork and collaboration coming in here. And this is very stable, because these are like, you know, these are carved into the cement. So they're very permanent, very stable, very tangible. And it's also about like his work being seen. So, you know, that could be like maybe you weren't being seen in the past at work. And now you're going to be seen, or it could be, you know, you're going to be seen in your job and what you do. It doesn't have to be like by a boss or superior, but it can be. But it's definitely like your work being seen. So you're definitely going to be seen for what you're doing. What are the actions and advice for Taurus? Spirit, actions and advice. Judgments, leave the past behind. Leave that behind. Reflect on things. Ten of Wands, put down those burdens. You know, don't sit in that negative mindset. Okay, thought I messed my cards up, sorry. Don't sit in that negative mindset. Leave that past behind. You know, bad shit happens, but it happens for a reason. And I feel like it's because you needed to move into something different, something new. So yeah, judgment, leave the past behind. Put down these burdens. You're carrying all these burdens, but you're at the end of that, because the tens are the ending, and then you'll have a new cycle. So you've got new ideas, new financial opportunities coming in here. This is a gift from the universe. They're handing this to you. It could be a creative endeavor. If it's a relationship, it's a new love offer, new love relationship coming in here for you. But yeah, you've got great things coming in here, Taurus. Don't focus on that negative, you know. I mean, you definitely want to feel it. You don't want to just gaslight yourself and move on from it. You want to feel it and go through it, but don't sit in that negativity too long. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have a savings to invest in your present and your future. So invest in yourself. I love that. That's such a good idea. You know, in a relationship and business, whatever it may be. But invest in yourself, Taurus. And you've got great things coming in here. I can't wait to hear about it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.